Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because he wasn't peeling very well.
Hey, look at her. Oh, them worms. Oh, my goodness. Them worms gonna make it. Oh, they're worms. They're worms. I'm trying to tell you. They're worms.
Oh my gosh,
They're worms.
I love
Shake it up. How do you get them in the hand?
Oh, it's so That'd be the green garbanzo beans.
What do you call a leak in a hot tub?
Leak in a soup.
Arr! I hear there are leaks on our ship.
Yar, we don't have any leaks on my ship. I plugged all the holes last month with leftover peanut butter. You could have used stale donut holes. Well, I did that in the corners.
Haven't you heard of leaks before?
The cook likes to have leaks in the kitchen. There are plenty of them there.
Arr, I think we'll have a little talk with the cook now. Seems that leaks are a little problem on the boat.
Yar, well, I heard that leaks could be like onions too.
Leaky onions? Have you lost your mind?
I think they're vegetables.
Yar, I think the crew on this ship are vegetables.
The cook can make a stew with the leeks. They are tasty with fish.
I don't think I would like to eat leaky fish. Yar, I'm going to lie down. All of this talk about leaks and fish has made my head swim.
What do you call it when leeks are fast?
Leakathon. Arr!
I like leeks because they look like onions.
I like onions because they look like leeks.
I like leeks because they're big.
I like leeks because they're quiet and they don't want to try to fight with anybody.
I like leeks because they go back to their roots.
Hey, I like leeks because they're green on top. That reminds me of money. Yeah, money.
I like leeks because they give my enemies indigestion.
I like leeks because they're taller than chives.
I like leeks because they're healthy for us vegetarians.
Hey, what's a vegetarian?
I believe that's someone who's been in the military.
That's a veteran, not a vegetarian.
That's way more information than my head can hold.
What do you call a leak in a blender?
Dip.
There once was a leek who lived in the creek. In the rain and the dew, he grew and he grew. Then one day a cook at the leek took a look. He said, "I see how big you grew. Now I'll put you in my stew."
What do you get when you put leeks in your pipes?
A leaky faucet. Come on, give me something hard.
There once was a leek who lived in the creek, and in the rain and the dew just grew and grew. Then one day a cook at the leek took a look and said, "I see how big you grew. Now I'll put you in my stew."
What happens when you put a leek on a pogo stick?
You spring a leak.
Yar, Skelly, what are those boneheads doing? They're dancing because they all had leek soup. You mean when they eat well, they dance? It sure looks that way. Well, that settles it then. No more food on this boat.
Oh, I feel so happy.
And I feel energetic.
I don't know what energetic means, but I have a lot of energy.
Yar! Why, that is what energetic means, you clod.
My name isn't Claude.
Hey, let's go have some more of that leek soup.
Yar! You know, without leek, I feel weak.
Hey, the leeks are all gone.
Percy must have thrown them overboard.
Where are you, Leek?
Show your little head, you leek.
Where are you, Leek?
Yar, those boneheads are such boneheads sometimes. Would you care for another bowl of leek soup, Percy? You know, I don't mind if I do, Skelly. Don't mind if I do.
What do you get when you cross a leek with a bell pepper and a sausage?
Pizza.
There once was a leek who lived in the creek, and in the rain and the dew, he grew and grew. Then one day a cook at the leek took a look and said, "I see how big you grew. Now I'll put you in my stew."
What do you get when you cross a leek with a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I get it. A leaky saurus.
We are all stars to God, candles in the sky, flickering flames of life from a newborn's cry. We reflect God's love on the darkest night. The shadows that seem scary can shift from wrong to right. God loves to see us shine, His mercy beaming through. We are all stars to God, in good we say or do. God loves us as we are, even where we're torn and worn. He heals us and accepts us, apart from this world's scorn. So when you're really tired or feel like you're too odd, just keep on moving forward, because we are all stars to God.
What do vegetable athletes wear?
Leakers! I just had a bowl of leek soup. Now I feel like doing something really silly.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 7.
Yar, not that again. I've heard that me 7 joke 1,000 times already.
I like it. A good joke never gets old.
And an old skeleton never gets any good.
I think the leaks in the soup are making us all a little silly.
I think they're making you look silly.
Why are the leaks making us act silly?
Maybe they're magic.
Yar! But you know, maybe it's just because we haven't had a decent meal in years.
Yarr, Skelly, remind me to stop feeding these boneheads. Food makes them all act too silly.
Where do leeks eat lunch?
At the leakateria.
There once was a leek who lived in the creek. And in the rain and the dew, it just grew, 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 grew. Then one day a cook at the leek took a look and said, I see how big you grew. You don't be in my stew. Yummy.
I'm a fat cat in a soft bed. Sometimes the covers are over my head. Often I sleep with my legs in the air, and where I've lain it's all covered with hair. I'm a fat cat in a soft bed. Sometimes my hat and socks are red. When I snuggle in, it feels so nice. In my dreams, I'm chasing little mice. I'm a fat cat in a soft bed. I have a friend, his name is Ed. He's a fat dog on a small rug. He'll only open his eyes for a bug. I'm a fat cat in a soft bed on my favorite quilt, and it has been said that I sleep way more than I should be, but I smile and purr quite happily. Time flies by so quickly, it passes in a blur. I don't know what color its wings are, or whether it's a him or her. Some days I think it's winter. I'm not so sure at all. Has spring passed me completely, zoomed through summer into fall. I've never understood why the clocks don't all explode, because keeping track of all this time is such a heavy load. So I'll meet you in the middle, somewhere between young and old, and we'll share some chocolate pudding before our coffee gets too cold.
Dr. Draw here, communicating incommunicado. Actually, I look like telephone, don't I? Telephones don't really look like this, do you? But I'm here to give you some exciting news, DrDraw.com is up and running. That's right, DrDraw.com. Did I say DrDraw.com is up and running? DrDraw.com, yeah! It's very appealing. Yeah!
I like leeks.
Soup.
Nice.
That's not a vet turn. That's a vet.
That's a little. Oh.
Yeah, with the wig.
Ooh, wait a minute.
All this training and I got one word to say. What?
She really is the old battle axe. Look at that.
I know.
Arr!
I don't know if this orange thing gives it away that it's not real.
I was trying to remember my line. I couldn't remember for a second.
Everybody, say hello to my friend
Mr.
John Spooner. Woo, John Spooner, you're the man, John Spooner.
Suck it to me. Yeah.
To the right.
There you go. There's an handshake. Bam.
If you knew Susie like I know Susie.
Drew, now you're in my stew, and I know I messed up, so please, let's try this one other time. Eat leeks, they make you grow up to be big and strong.
Arr! I just drank a bowl of steak soup. I just had a bowl of silly leek.
Now she has two.
I think they're making you look silly.
I think we found our over-the-top pirate. Off the set. Off.
I feel weak. We come to pump you up. I don't know. Yar! Without leak, we can't be pumping you up, dude. Yeah.